Hi, my name is Victoria Queno and I welcome you all to Friday Feeling Tips. Before we get into today's video, I want you all to share, like, and most of all, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Get other friends to also subscribe to the channel. So now let's get into the video. So today we are going to be talking ask permission. So for those of you who have had the opportunity to watch New Amsterdam, and for those who haven't, kindly do watch it. And so in the movie New Amsterdam, we find Dr. Max, who was taken to a hospital, that is New Amsterdam Hospital, and then he happened to make a few changes, like laying off some of the doctors, restructuring everything, bringing in some policies that can the poor can afford and what have you. Now, one thing that you realize Dr. Max doing each and every time was that when people were getting to him, like doctors were calling him to support with other, departments and everything, anytime you got there, the first question he asked is, how can I help? How can I help? And it wasn't just on one occasion, it happened throughout. I am bringing in how can I help because just recently, for those of you on my contacts, you realize that I used to share a lot of like prayer and like something like that. So I remember sharing that to a colleague. Like I shared to a lot of people, and then this week I happened to get my friend texting me and telling me that, oh Victoria, I appreciate your effort in sharing things with me, but I'll be glad that you don't share things that relate to any religion or religious things with me. Well, it came as a blow to me because I felt that, okay, I was trying to help, support someone to pray and all of that. I was trying to help. But to that person, that wasn't help because that person hasn't even asked me to help her in that regard. So one thing I learned from that moment was that we should learn to ask people for their permission before we do things. It's sometimes irritating when we feel that we know, and so we kind of give what we have to others, and then they sit in their corner and they feel like, no, why would you have to do this? I'm just sharing this with you because I feel you could, come in and then it would also impact you. But that person doesn't see it that way. That person feels that you are trying to get on his or her nerves, or you're trying to make that person feel bad. I mean, people have a lot of reason as to why they do things, as to why they say things. But all that I'm trying to say is that, just like Dr. Max, always trying to say that, how can I help? It's good that in situations, not in every situation, but in some situations, it's good that we seek the permission of people before even we want to criticize them. We even criticize them, or even we want to grant advice to them. We do that because sometimes people tell us their stories not because they want any physical support, like financial, anything like that, but they tell us their story because they just want somebody to listen to them and not for you to give them advice, or not for you to judge them or anything like that. So it's very important that in all situations, just like Dr. Max, try to ask the question, how can I help? And also try to seek the permission of people before doing things that, well, to you might think it's okay, but to them they might not like it. Some people might tell you, like the way my friend was bold enough to tell me, but others will also not tell you, but they are not so happy about that. So sometimes just be skeptical about it and be very careful as the situation, so that you know what situation warrants your advice, what doesn't do that, so you don't get on the nerves of people. So always ask questions. So till I come your way same time next week, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I want to see your comments, I want to see your likes, your shares and all of that. Thank you so much for supporting, and it's bye for now.